Welcome, brave souls, to TerrorTube. Prepare yourself for an unforgettable journey into the mysterious realm of darkness as we present to you the eerie silence of the night. Step into the shadows where secrets lurk and fear takes hold as we unveil a chilling tale that will send shivers down your spine. Within the depths of this haunting video, you will witness the night come alive with suspense, where every creak, every whisper, and every flickering shadow will keep you on the edge of your seat. Brace yourself as we delve into the unknown, exploring the realms of your deepest fears. But fear not, for you are not alone. Together, we will embark on this bone-chilling adventure. Our TerrorTube community, filled with thrill seekers like yourself, will accompany you on this journey, exchanging theories, unraveling the mysteries. Subscribe to TerrorTube and join our ever-growing community of thrill seekers. Don't miss out on the bone-chilling content we have in store for you. If you dare to face the darkness head-on, then hit that play button and let the terrifying journey begin. So, let's go. The eerie silence of the night. The night air is heavy with an unsettling silence, broken only by the occasional hoot of an owl or the rustle of leaves in the wind. As I step into the driver's seat, the darkness outside seems to grow thicker, as if it holds secrets that should never be revealed. My hands tremble slightly as I grip the steering wheel, my knuckles turning white. The engine roars to life, shattering the stillness, and I can't help but feel a gnawing sense of unease. What lies ahead on this desolate road, hidden in the depths of the night? I cast a glance at the rearview mirror, half expecting to catch a glimpse of something sinister lurking in the darkness. But all I see is my own reflection, the fear etched in my eyes. With a deep breath, I pull out onto the road, the sound of the engine blending with the symphony of my racing heartbeat. The darkness stretches out before me, an infinite abyss waiting to swallow me whole. As I drive further into the night, the road seems to narrow, hemmed in by tall, swaying trees. Shadows twist and writhe on the asphalt, forming grotesque shapes that send a chill down my spine. The isolation is suffocating, and I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. My gaze flickers nervously from side to side, searching for any signs of life, any indication that I am not alone. But there is nothing, only the sound of my own thoughts echoing through the car, amplifying my growing unease. A wrong turn. Confusion sets in as the road ahead splits into two, neither path offering any hint of familiarity. Panic tightens its grip around my chest as I realize that I have taken a wrong turn, lost in the labyrinthine darkness. The GPS on my phone flickers on and off, mocking my desperate attempts to find my way back. I try to retrace my steps, but the road seems to shift and twist, leading me further into the unknown. Every turn I take only deepens the sense of dread that lingers in the air. With each passing moment, the road becomes more treacherous, the terrain more unforgiving. The headlights cast an eerie glow on the gnarled branches that reach out like skeletal fingers, threatening to snatch me away. I can't help but feel that I am being drawn deeper into a nightmarish realm, a place where reality and nightmare intertwine. The road stretches on endlessly, a cruel illusion that raises false hope only to dash it to pieces. I am trapped, a mere pawn in this malevolent game. Strange encounters on the road. As I continue my journey into the abyss, strange figures begin to appear on the periphery of my vision. They flit in and out of sight, their forms distorted and indistinct. Are they mere figments of my imagination or something more sinister? I catch glimpses of pallid faces, twisted and contorted with pain. Their hollow eyes bore into my soul, leaving me feeling exposed and vulnerable. Yet, whenever I turn my head to get a better look, they vanish, leaving only a lingering sense of dread in their wake. The road itself seems to come alive as well, shifting and undulating beneath the weight of some unseen force. Potholes materialize out of thin air, causing the car to jolt and lurch. It feels as if the road is actively working against me, conspiring to keep me trapped in this nightmarish loop. I grip the steering wheel tighter, my knuckles turning white with exertion. But no matter how hard I try to regain control, the road continues to twist and turn, leading me further down a path from which there is no escape. Paranormal occurrences inside the car. Inside the confines of the car, the atmosphere grows increasingly oppressive. Strange noises whisper that seem to come from nowhere, fill the air. They crawl into my ears, sending shivers down my spine. I turn up the volume on the radio, hoping to drown out the unsettling sound, but it only grows louder, more insistent. It feels as if the very fabric of the car has been tainted by the presence of something otherworldly, something that defies explanation. A cold breeze sweeps through the car, chilling me to the bone. I shiver involuntarily, goosebumps prickling my skin. The air takes on a metallic tang, and I can taste the fear that hangs heavy in the confined space. Shadows dance across the dashboard, their movements fluid and ethereal. I reach out to touch them, to dispel the illusion. But my hand passes through the darkness as if it were nothing more than mist. A wave of panic washes over me, threatening to drown me in its suffocating embrace. Desperate attempts to find help. With each passing mile, the sense of isolation intensifies, and I begin to fear that I will never find my way back. The road stretches out before me, a never-ending ribbon of darkness that offers no respite, no sign of civilization. I desperately search for a glimmer of hope, for any indication that I am not alone in this nightmarish landscape. But all I find is emptiness, a void that seems to swallow everything in its path. I reach for my phone, hoping that a sliver of cell signal will allow me to call for help. But the screen remains stubbornly blank, a cruel reminder of my isolation. I am trapped, cut off from the outside world, left to fend for myself against the unknown. Panic threatens to consume me, but I refuse to surrender to its icy grip. I must find a way out, a lifeline in this sea of darkness. The horrifying truth revealed. As I continue to drive, a dark realization begins to take hold. The road I am on is not just any road. It is imbued with a malevolence that defies comprehension. It has witnessed unspeakable horrors, soaked up the blood of countless victims. I can feel the weight of its history pressing down on me, suffocating me. The figures that haunt my periphery, the whispers that fill the air, they are all manifestations of the road's dark past. I am not just lost, I am trapped in a nightmare of the road's own making. The road itself seems to rebel against my presence, its surface cracking and crumbling beneath the weight of my tires. It fights back, determined to keep me as its prisoner for eternity, but I refuse to surrender. I accelerate, pushing the car to its limits, desperate to break free from the clutches of this malevolent entity. The engine roars in protest, but I pay it no mind. I am driven by a primal instinct, a need to survive that overrides all rational thought. Hours, all vice against time. Time becomes a blur as I hurtle down the road, the world outside reduced to a blur of darkness and flickering streetlights. My heart pounds in my chest, each beat a reminder of the fragility of my existence. I can almost taste the fear in the air, a bitter tang that lingers on my tongue. Every instinct tells me to turn back, to give in to the primal urge to flee, but I press on, fueled by a stubborn determination to defy the darkness that threatens to consume me. The road seems to stretch on endlessly, the landscape blurring into a monotonous tapestry of shadows and flickering lights. I can feel the malevolent force closing in, its presence palpable in the air. It taunts me, whispering promises of a fate worse than death, but I refuse to listen. I refuse to let it win. With every fiber of my being, I fight against the darkness, pushing my body and mind to their limits. The final confrontation. As the road nears its end, a sense of dread settles over me. I know that the final confrontation is at hand, that I am about to face the entity that has haunted my every step. The car slows to a crawl, the engine struggling to push forward. I can feel the weight of the road bearing down on me, its malevolence seeping into my bones. But I refuse to back down. I step out of the car, my legs shaky beneath me, and face the darkness head on. The entity emerges from the shadows, its form shifting and contorting. It looms over me, a towering specter of pure darkness. Its eyes burn with a malevolence that threatens to consume me whole. But I stand my ground, my heart pounding in my chest. I refuse to let fear dictate my actions. With every ounce of strength I have left, I confront the entity, my voice filled with a defiance born of desperation. As the first light of dawn breaks through the darkness, I find myself standing on the side of the road, the entity nowhere in sight. The nightmarish journey is finally over, but its impact lingers, etched into my very soul. I step back into the car, my hands still trembling, and drive away, leaving the road and its dark secrets behind. But I know that I will never truly escape the horrors of that night. They will forever haunt my dreams, a reminder of the fragility of our existence and the darkness that lurks just beyond the veil of reality. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this kind of stories, follow TerrorTube. It will be your favorite channel. See you later.